Now that you're on Google Classroom, let's create an assignment. Choose the class in which you want to create the assignment. So I'm just going to pick my second period. In order to create an assignment, you come down here to the plus button and go up to create assignment. When I create an assignment, I like to give it a number. It helps organize the feed, which I'll show you momentarily. I also like to put instructions in the title. So CW would stand for classwork, and no turn in would mean I don't want it turned in. And then I create the name. You can put instructions if you like. You can assign it to just this class. If you do that, you can pick the students you want the assignment to go to. So if you have different assignments for different students, you can select different students. If you want to select it, add it to more than one class, you can. So if you teach the same class more than one period, you can click on all the periods that you teach it and assign it to all those classes at one time. You can give it a due date. Pretty simple, wherever you want that due. You can give it a topic. So if I want it to be part of my classroom procedures, I would click that, cumulative assessment, age of exploration. I can add an attachment. I can add anything from my drive. Let me show you what's special about adding from your drive. And I'm just going to pick a random assignment or a random document here. Once I add it from my drive, I can have it as view only. So the students will see it as view only. I can do it as students can edit the file. So that means everybody in class can edit it. So if you pick that, make sure you're ready for it to get edited. And then finally, I can make a copy for each student. And that's a really good feature if you have stuff that you want the kids to fill out on their own, or if you want them to have their own copies. I will tell you though, when you make a copy for each student, that document becomes static. The kids can edit it, but everything that you've done on your end from that point stays the way it is. So for instance, if I were to make a copy for each of my students, they would get a copy of this document as it is right now. They could edit it, but if I found that I had a typo or if I wanted to change something, it would not change on all the student copies. I can add a video. I can add a link to a website. I can assign it right away, or I can schedule for later or just save it as a draft. Now, I'm not going to assign this right now. Some of the things that I want to tell you about this now, that this has gone on to a calendar. So the students can come view their calendar and see when that assignment is due. Go back to the feed. The other thing I talked about was giving the assignment a topic. So you can see my topics here. And the cool thing about that is if I want to see only assignments from this topic, I click on that topic and it gives me all of the assignments with that label. If I want to see mapping assignments, I click on maps. And the last thing, as I told you, I like to number the assignments. Your feed gets pretty long. You can see I've got 55 plus assignments and announcements and things here. So I can have the kids go to that number. Instead of looking for the exact name, I could also use the Control F feature and have them look, for instance, for assignment number 53, and it will pop down and find that assignment. So that's it. There's creating an assignment in Google Classroom.